Dr. Paul Kibicho YouTube channel. I talk about just a few things about what we call principles of winning friends and influencing them. How can you win friends, and what are the basic principles that will make you win friends and you influence them in terms of what they do? Like, for instance, right now as we speak, I thank God that I've been able to form a company with my friends, and this company has gotten massive support. What is it that has made this company to grow uh, with leaps and bounds within a very short period of time? And I thought it was good for me to come and share with you a few things that basically makes somebody to win friends and influence them. And one of them is that don't criticize your friends. Number one, don't criticize your friends. A very, very important point, because most of us people, what we do when we realize that our friends are not doing what we have done ourselves, we start criticizing them, not knowing that God has created us with different capabilities and abilities. So one of the things that we must do in order for us to influence is to stop criticizing them. Because the moment you criticize a friend, what do? The only available alternative for that flood of years that you have, it is definitely to get out of your cocoon, get out of your presence, and it takes another route and start looking for other people who may actually be able to accommodate them and to appreciate diversity in life. So if you want to win friends and stay with them, avoid criticizing them. And if you bring any critique, it must be tampered with human face, not just criticizing people for the sake of doing it. Very, very important to note that. The other thing that you should not do, do not condemn. Don't condemn your friends. What most of us people do is that we condemn our friends. When you condemn your friend, what do? You actually dehumanize that person. The dignity gets violated, and that person, the only thing once again to do is to leave you. So if you want to have friends, if you want to maintain friends, if you want to win friends and influence them, you must avoid unnecessary criticisms and avoid what we call condemning them. The other thing that you should do is that please avoid complaining all the time. Some of us people are perennial complainers. We complain from January to December. Don't keep on complaining. Sometimes you must learn to do what? To accommodate people with divergent views and blessings and talents. We are not talented the same way. And that is why in some families, you find only one single individual learns a race. Like now we have what we call the world champions in Oregon, USA. We have people who are there, they have left by their brothers and sisters because they are not wired in the same way. They might have been born by the same parents, but they don't have what we call similar characteristics. The other thing that you must always remember to do in life, don't give honest and sincere appreciation. If you want friends to stick to you, if you want people to be your friends, if you want people to be genuine to you, and to give you what we call even this element of confidential reports, you must learn to be honest. And give honest and sincere appreciation. When you're appreciating somebody, appreciate him genuinely. Appreciate that this person has done something unique and something worth recognition, and you must recognize with honesty. Some of us people are hypocrites. I'm telling you this, some people are hypocrites. So you need, if you want to influence friends, if you want to win friends, please be sure that you give them honest and sincere appreciation. Very, very important. The other thing that you must do is that you must genuinely be interested in other people. Genuinely be interested in other people. So you must be a genuine friend. You must be somebody who can be called upon in any given situation without necessarily creating what we call charlatans and shenanigans and huralabalos that are necessary. So you must remember that you must have genuine interest in people so that you may be able to win them and to influence them positively. The other thing is that always over smile. It costs nothing for you to smile. Some of us don't even know how to smile back to our friends. Give a genuine smile. Smile to your friends. Smile means a lot. It costs nothing but means a lot. Smile, smile, smile. God has given you a smile. God has given you the ability to smile. Why don't you smile? It's good to smile all the time. That smile alone helps people. They feel wanted, they feel liked, they feel loved, and they feel what you call a sense of belonging. A smile means a lot. Even to your own children, to your spouse, to your colleagues, to your bosses, to your clergy, always smile. The other thing that makes people to another aspect of winning people and influencing them, it is basically because of one simple thing. One simple thing: be a good listener. You must learn to listen. Some people wait for others to complete talking or to end their talking and they chip in. That is not what we call active listening. It is good to be a good listener. First of all, listen to people. They'll be able to help you understand where they are coming from, why they're arguing the way they're arguing, and that one will give you the impetus to rebut. So those I've decided to give you only 5. My mentor, who is called Dale Carnegie, has given more than 17 of them, but I thought it was good for me to share the 5 of them. And as usual, I don't keep quiet. I always mention my pet subject. And my pet subject is this. Personally, I have worked for 30 solid. So one of the things that we must learn to do is to appreciate that we need to set goals for our lives. We need to ask, where are we heading to? Some of us have done very serious financial mistakes. You have worked for 15 years, you have worked for a place. This is my own place, and I thank God I have a place to. I do have a small piece of land where, like, it was being, you can see that there was some farming that was a bit of preparation that was going on. You can have what you call a kitchen garden. It is good as you continually work, you ask yourself, when your energy levels go down, who will be there to come and give you to replace you for the income purposes? Therefore, we need to plan. And that is why we need to plan our finances, we need to plan our lives, and we ask ourselves, whatever we are doing, is it justifiable? Is it necessary? You must continually evaluate all your activities. Whatever you do, always ask yourself a very, very simple question. Sorry for the volume. I've been told the volume, oh my goodness. Sorry for that. I think I will repeat that again. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That's quite unfortunate. I think I need to stop it again and maybe start it again. And I think that will be more advisable. But all in all, we were saying we have got at least 5 things that we need to win people and influence them. And what I said initially, number 1, was that we should not criticize people unnecessarily. Do not criticize people unnecessarily. And if you are criticizing them, do it with a human face. Temper it with some element of humbleness. Don't become bossy. Just tell your friend, I don't like the way you have done it, done this. Can you change? It's a very good way of criticizing somebody. Positive criticism. Always remember that you're talking to a human being. Don't just go throwing words. Don't just go throwing verbs. No, avoid what we call unnecessary criticism. And if you do, temper it with some element of humor, some element of human face and humility. Don't just condemn. If somebody makes a mistake and you want to influence him, you don't condemn. What you do basically is that you approach that person, talk to him nicely, and make him understand if you deviated from your expectations. And remember, we don't have to see things the same way. We have got divergent views, and that's what we call diversity in life. So we must learn not to condemn, and we should not complain all the time. Don't complain all the time. Every time you are complaining, every time you are here, you are complaining. You don't have to complain from January to December. It is important that you know complaining does not add friends. Complaining makes friends disappear from wherever you are. So the other thing that you should do is that give honest, sincere appreciation. If somebody has done something good for you, what do? You appreciate in a very genuine way. Some of us people, you can even assume that some people normally vain. They vain what we call appreciation. Feigning appreciation means you are not appreciating this particular individual genuinely. You are only doing it with what we call hidden agenda. It is important that we give honest, sincere appreciation to our friends. The other thing is that we must be genuinely interested in people's affairs. So if you want to influence people's lives positively, if you want to win people and influence them positively, you must be a man of the people. You must be a person of the people. People, let me tell you, no man is an island. We require each other in life. So we require each other. Even those big banks that you see, they require customers. Circles, they require customers. Schools, they require customers. Even Quest Pinnacle requires customers. So it is good to become genuinely interested in other people. The other thing that I said is what we call smiling. Smile. It costs you nothing to smile. God gave you maybe a good face. Even if your face is not that pleasant, smile with whatever God has given unto you. Appreciate yourself and learn to realize that when you smile, the person feels appreciated, the person feels loved, and the person feels part and parcel of this life. Then finally, because of time, I said you must be a good listener. Learn to become a good listener. If you can follow those 5 simple things, and I have said in the past, a few minutes ago, I said that my mentor, another mentor of mine who's called Mr. Dale Carnage, has given us about 18 of them. I'll continually talk about them. I'll continually refer to them because I know I can stand here and tell you, my brothers and sisters, there are people that have personally, positively influenced their lives. Today they live in their own compounds, like I do personally. They drive their cars, their children go to group of schools because they listened to me and they did exactly what I told them. I am telling you without an iota of doubt, I've met thousands and thousands of people that have actually positively impacted in my 30 years journey. If by chance one or two people got, maybe they never got what they expected from me, then of course you know we are not singing national anthem, we are not actually reciting the Apostles' Creed, which has got similar words, whatever. So the best thing is to learn to accommodate each other. I thank God for all of you. And just before I go, as I always say, are you there? You want to invest money? Please come over, talk to me, write me an email, write me a text on my cell phone number. You can actually write me a text on 0722 633 We can discuss on investments. Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited is an investment company where people are putting their money, they are putting their resources together, and we are subjecting their money into different economies in the world so that we can be able to cushion ourselves against what we call the turbulent economic times in the Republic of Kenya because of the forthcoming general election. And at the same time, our economy, the inflation rate in Kenya is very high. The inflation is about 7.62%. So if you put your money and you are being given a return of 7-8%, you're not in business. For more information, contact me. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you, and I thank God for you. Feel free to join us at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. Drop me your email address at either through paulkebicho@gmail.com or questpinnacle@gmail.com or through my cell phone number 0722 633 Wherever you are watching me from, kindly you can drop a text there. Wherever, for those people who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and please share with as many people as you can. My business is to help people because God brought me into this universe with a purpose, and I must fulfill that purpose. It does not matter how many obstacles, hindrances, barriers, bumps that I'm going to encounter. I'm going to keep my eyes to the prize. God brought me into this universe with a purpose. And I have told you in the past, quoting my very most favorite mentor, Dr. Miles Munro, that the greatest tragedy in people's lives is to lead a life without purpose. You must identify your major definite purpose, why God created you, and you must live to fulfill the purpose for which God created you. My purpose is to always enlighten people, share with them, irrespective. Like we have a man called Mr. Is it Ben Mwadi or Ben who? Ben Motahi. We have a guy called Ben Motahi who likes talking nonsense. I'm now telling Mr. Motahi not to be part of us. This is a platform where we meet serious men and women. There's a man called Ben Motahi. He's fond of actually writing very derogatory texts. And I am wondering whether that guy went to school, but I have no problem with him. But we do not want those kind of people. If you think that my YouTube channel is not adding value to you, with a lot of humility, don't subscribe. We have people who have benefited from this particular platform. We do not have time for shenanigans and charlatans. We do not have time for busybodies. We do not have time for mediocre minds. We do not have time for people who have lost sense of direction. This is a platform where people bring their minds and we engage into intellectual intercourse where we come with solutions. Whoever knows Mr. Ben Motahi, let him be told that we do not have time for him and he does not deserve to get our airtime. May God bless you. Always a pleasure talking to you. God bless you all. Just a minute. Okay.